We took a train from Madrid to Sarria, the start of our Camino. Our hotel in Sarria had a wonderful restaurant, lots of atmosphere, and excellent food and wine. Our 6 days of walking went from the Samos Monastery to Santiago de Compostela. In total, we walked about 140 kilometers. There are several caminos or pilgrim walks that end up in Santiago de Compostela. The portion that we walked is the last part of the iconic Camino Frances that is about 800 kilometers long and goes from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in southern France to Santiago. The Samos Monastery was founded in the 6th century and is still an active Benedictine monastery. The building has been destroyed by fire several times, and the current structure was rebuilt after a fire in 1951. It was a perfect venue from which to start our Camino. The 100-kilometer marker is significant because pilgrims must walk at least 100 kilometers in order to receive the Compostela, which is an official accreditation of a successful pilgrimage. As proof that you indeed completed the distance requirement, pilgrims collect stamps in an official passport along the way. These stamps can be gotten from many places, such as churches, convents, cafes, hostels, visitors center, etc. The stone cross of Ligond, also called Crucero de Lemeros, is one of the most famous crosses on the Camino. It dates from 1670. It is located on the site of an ancient medieval pilgrims' hospital that operated from 956 until 1753. Monte de Gozo means Hill of Joy. It is about 110 meters above the city and about 3.5 kilometers from the cathedral. It is a place where Christian pilgrims on the Camino de Santiago cried out in joy upon viewing the three spires of Santiago de Compostela Cathedral for the first time. This would certainly be the case for pilgrims completing the full 800-kilometer Camino. Pilgrims queue up at the pilgrim office to receive their official Compostela, written in Latin that certifies you have completed the pilgrimage. The Botafumero, Galician for smoke expeller, is a famous incense burner in the Santiago de Compostela Cathedral. The current Botafumero was created in 1851 using an intricate pulley system. The Botafumero is carried and swung by 8 men in red robes called tiraboleros. It was a spectacular and an amazing experience.
Asiste, Señor, a tu pueblo, y haz que pasemos del antiguo pecado a la vida nueva, los que hemos sido alimentados por los sacramentos del cielo, por Jesucristo nuestro Señor. Queridos amigos, a continuación, de igual manera que el humo del incienso se eleva a Dios, que lo haga así también nuestro oración.
Because the Botafumero weighs about 80 kilograms, stopping it requires a great deal of dexterity. The day of our departure from Santiago was Ascension Day and a holiday. As a result of a 10-hour delay in the departure of our flight to Mallorca, we were able to experience how Galicians enjoy a festive holiday. Here we have musicians in traditional Galician dress playing Galician folk music. Pulpo gallego, or Galician-style octopus, is popular all over Spain as a tapa or a main meal. The octopus is boiled rather than grilled, and properly prepared it is delicious. After our Camino, we flew to Mallorca for a little bit of R&R. Our Airbnb in Palma was in a fantastic location, close to great bakeries, wonderful markets and restaurants, and convenient to transportation and the port. Juan Miró was a Spanish painter, sculptor, and ceramicist born in Barcelona in 1893 and died in Palma in 1983. He moved permanently to Palma in 1956 and had his dream studio and workshop built in a wonderful hilltop location. We also visited a number of locations on the island using Mallorca's efficient transportation system. The Tren de Soler was a narrow-gauge antique train that transported us to Soler, a fun way to visit that area of the island.